out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. We have a new Itsahlbend theater for you today. For my money, this is the funniest one we've done yet. I think it helped to use a segment, a story that nobody is familiar with. I don't know that anyone in the cast, including the person that wrote it, had heard of this before we did it. Before we begin, we want to thank MadLab Theater, our wonderful host site. We have a show coming up there next Saturday, November 9th, 5 p.m. Get your tickets at madlab.net/tickets. Hurry, get them quick! And then I also want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of, and our parent network, It's All Been Done Presents, which has podcast, written work, video series, and more. Check it all out at IABDpresents.com. Now enjoy It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Our next feature tonight is It's All Been Theater. Enjoy.
Good evening, and welcome to It's All Been Theater. As always, I am your humble host, your magnificent manservant, your generous guide, Sir Hubert Donald Rattigan Fievel Norwahl, Esquire the Third. Tonight I bring you the classic tale, The One Skillful Brother and His Three Mildly Competent Siblings. This story has been told countless times with many different variations, including often under the false title, The Four Skilled Brothers. But few have gotten it right. I, of course, know exactly how the story goes and seek to correct this injustice. And so, without further ado, I present my superior version of the seminal classic, The One Skillful Brother and His Three Mildly Competent Siblings.
Once there was a father with 4 sons. The father was poor.
I am so very poor.
He was also forgetful.
I am so very poor.
You already said that.
I did?
The father did not want his 4 sons to turn out the way he did, and so he sent them all out into the world to learn a trade. Then they were to come back and support him at his old age.
John, my boy, what skill did you learn?
Oh, Father, I learned a trade that will keep you well fed. I am now a huntsman, the best huntsman in all the land.
Splendid! Johnny, my boy, what skill did you learn?
Oh, Father, I learned a trade that will keep you well clothed. I am now a tailor, the best tailor in all the land.
Oh, how wonderful! Jonathan, my boy, what skill did you learn?
Oh, Father, I have ever studied so hard, and I have learned a trade that will keep you knowledgeable. I am now an astronomer, the best astronomer in all the land.
Oh. Okay. That's all right, I guess. And lastly, but not leastly, John, my boy.
Wait, I thought the first one was named John.
I'm John with an no H. He's John with an H.
Doesn't that get confusing?
Yes, but very much so.
Why would someone name all of their sons such similar names?
I forget. Why did I do that?
Because you are ever so forgetful, Father.
Ah, yes. Yes, that must have been it.
And your mother let him get away with it?
Our mother was a very busy lady.
Our mother was a whore. She was never home. She was always in some other bloke's bed.
Eek! Sorry I asked.
Yes. Can we get on with the story now?
By all means. Father?
Am I your father too?
No.
Oh,
Please get on with the story.
where was I?
You were about to ask me what skill I learned, Father.
Oh, of course. Jahan. You're Jahan, right?
Yes, Father.
Oh, good. Jahan, my boy, what skill have you learned?
Father, I am the most successful of all of your sons and can take care of you the best. I've become a thief, Father. The greatest thief in all the land and can steal you whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Oh, Father!
Well, it's more useful than stargazing.
I win.
The nerve!
The father wanted to see all of his son's skills in action, so he put them to the test.
Show me what you've got, boys.
Absolutely. How shall I show you, Father?
How about... I don't know.
I have an idea, Father. Why don't I look through my telescope and find a challenge worthy of our various skills?
Sure. Sounds like a dumb idea, but if it makes you feel useful, go for it.
All right. Well, let's see. Oh, there's a bird's nest just outside our hovel. Perhaps we can do something with that.
I don't see how. Your skill's already proving disappointing.
I've got this, Father. Jonathan, brother, is the mummy bird still in its nest?
Oh, yes, indeed. John, she is.
Excellent. I will climb the tree, you'll see, and steal the eggs without her noticing. Watch.
And so, John climbed the tree stealthily. True to his word, when he climbed down, he had 5 eggs in his satchel, and the mother remained in the nest none the wiser.
I see the mother still is in her nest. She seems none the wiser.
Of course not. I am most skillful.
Great job, my boy. I shall have scrambled eggs for breakfast. I'd share them with you, sons, but there are only 5.
Oh, Father, let me show you my skill.
John the huntsman loosed his bow and immediately shot all 5 eggs laid out in a row on the table with a single arrow.
Why would you do that, John? You spoiled my breakfast.
But do you not see how true my aim is, Father?
Yes, but that doesn't fill my belly.
Well, I'll handle this, Father. I'll sew them back together.
I don't see how that would really do much.
Oh, look at me go, Father. See my thread fly? I am stitching up these eggs so fast you can barely see my fingers.
True to his word, Johnny stitched up the 5 eggs in less than a minute, all looking perfectly pristine, save for a thin red thread.
Ta-da!
Well, I admit those eggs are expertly sewn. I didn't even know you could sew such fragile things as eggshells. But I'll have to crack them back open again to get to the good stuff anyway, so it was kind of a waste.
Fear not, Father. While my brothers executed their foolish trades, I slipped over to the farm next door and stole you a fine feast fit for a farmer.
Excellent, John, my boy. You truly are the best and most skillful of my sons.
That's quite hurtful, Father.
Well, maybe you should have done something more useful than sew eggshells, Johnny.
As months went by, the sons had many opportunities to show their skills to their father, and while John and Johnny's proved useful on occasion, John's thieving outshone them all.
Oh, hey, well, what about me?
I suppose astronomy was somewhat entertaining and educational at a time before television or smartphones.
Not much.
Anyway, one day word came to their modest hovel that the princess of the land had been kidnapped by a dragon. The princess had written a letter asking for a rescue.
Dear whomever may read this letter, I have been rudely abducted by a most horrid dragon. He has rough, scaly skin and breathes the most dreadfully hot fire. It has my hair all frazzle. I cannot stand it. Please, good knights and noble sirs, come to the dragon's cave and rescue me. Quickly, before my fair skin is forever sunburned by its flames. If you are successful in bringing me home, I'm sure my father will give us permission to marry. And after all, any big, strong lad that can defeat a dragon is marriage material in my book. I do it myself, but I just had my nails done, and I'm not about to ruin this masterpiece of a manicure. Sincerely, the princess.
Oh my, a princess. John, you must go to her and steal her away from the dragon. Then we can go and live with her in her castle, and you'll never have to steal again unless you want to.
Oh, I shall. All of the above. I will leave at once, Father.
Wait. I, John, am the huntsman. Surely I can kill the dragon and marry the princess better than my thieving brother, Jahan. Would that not finally impress you, Father?
Oh, absolutely. If you kill the dragon and marry a Princess John, you'll definitely replace John as my favorite.
Oh, but father, I, Johnny, am a more skilled tailor. I can defeat the dragon with neither violence nor criminal activity. I will go and shut the dragon's mouth, rendering it harmless and allowing the princess to leave. Will that not win me your favor, father?
Yes?
Oh, goody.
I mean, I think the dragon would still be very dangerous with his mouth closed, and you'll fail and possibly die. But if one of your brothers succeeds, I won't need your sewing abilities anyway, so it's really a win-win for me, isn't it?
Oh, Father, I, Jonathan, am the most skilled astronomer. Surely I can use my abilities to spot the dragon where my brothers will fail to even find him. Well,
Yes, I really don't care if I lose you too. You can go too. So long, Stargazer.
And so the four brothers set out to find the dragon and rescue the princess, thus winning their father's favor.
Yes, but we all know that I am and always will be the favorite.
Ooh, we shall see.
Ha! None of us believe you'll win this, Jonathan.
You talk a big game, Needle Boy.
They traveled far and wide, searching for the land for the princess. Finally, one day, they found her.
I found her with my astronomy skills.
Oh, yes, but we all saw the smoke rising from the cave. You just confirmed the sighting.
But still, without my help, you would not have known for sure.
Until we just went there and saw for ourselves.
Creeping into the cave, the four saw the dragon sleeping, its massive head resting on its front claws, facing them. They could hear the soft crying behind the dragon and knew that the princess must be nearby.
All right, it's my turn. I will shoot the dragon and kill it before it even wakes up.
No, John, you mustn't. It is a huge dragon, and you have only small arrows. It is more likely you will awaken and anger it, and then it will attack us.
Huh. You may be right. I guess I didn't really think this through.
No worries. I will creep around to its mouth and show it shot.
Yeah, you go for that.
Okay, here I go.
Johnny crept softly to the dragon's front. He took out his sewing kit and got to work. At the first prick, the dragon opened one massive eye and stared at his attacker. Johnny was so quick that by the time the dragon fully awoke, he was already 20 stitches deep. However, dragons' mouths are very large, and 20 stitches does not go very far. The dragon breathed a small breath of hot fire, destroying the thread and burning Johnny very badly.
Oh, put me out.
Oh, brother, stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and
roll.
Leave it to the astronomer to suggest assistance that doesn't require him to do anything.
Oh, well, do you have a better idea?
Nah, I'm not going anywhere near its mouth.
Johnny did stop, drop, and roll, and thus saved his life, albeit with much burn damage to his skin.
It burns.
Unfortunately, the dragon was now awake, and it stared down at them.
Should I shoot it now?
Yes, by all means, shoot it.
But John said that it would only make it angry.
We have nothing else to lose.
All right.
And shoot John did. And as John with an H had predicted, it made the dragon angry. But John without an H kept shooting, releasing arrow after arrow and dodging its deadly flames until the beast was dead.
Whew. That was a close one.
Oh, a fine job indeed, my brother.
Oh, yeah, you were a huge help. Hiding back outside the cave. Oh.
I did not want to get in your way.
Whatever. Where did John go?
While you fools were keeping the dragon busy, I snuck around and rescued the princess. Like a thief.
My prince.
As the princess stepped into the light, the brothers bore witness to her visage for the first time, and she was hideous, other than that strange, exquisite manicure that she had. I don't mean the unusual attractive, as any man is bound to be attracted to the right person and is beautiful in their own way, and she really could have been quite lovely. I mean, that would be horribly insensitive and sexist if we were talking unattractive in a purely physical appearance sense, but we're not. No, I mean, the way that she carried herself was of someone who cared nothing of her appearances or personal hygiene or good dental health or manners or anything else a decent person puts a minimal amount of effort towards.
It burns.
And this wasn't just from a long imprisonment. This was clearly years of neglect and self-care and mixed with a very, very annoying continence. Imagine the worst person you've ever met and multiply it by 6.
When shall we be married?
It was my brother John. Yes, John that killed the dragon. So really, you should be indebted to him.
Ah, John, is it? Fine, Prince, have your way with me.
Have fun.
You are too kind, brother, but you indeed make the daring rescue. The princess is yours.
Such chivalrous brothers. Ugh. I'll be happy to have such fine brothers-in-laws around once I marry one of you.
But the one you must marry is Johnny. Yes, Johnny, look, he braved the dragon's fire breath and got himself disfigured to rescue you.
You are so brave.
My hero. Besides, I kind of like the burned skin. It smells good, like a well-done steak. Oh, but it's yummy. Can I lick your wounds?
Alas, my princess, as much as I would love such an honor as your hand or tongue, it was our brother Jonathan that spotted you in the first place. Yeah, Jonathan, without him, we could not have rescued you, and so he deserves adoration most. Yeah, Jonathan, it's all you, buddy.
Jonathan, huh?
Not too tall.
I hate that name, but I'll think of a better one for you. What do you do, Jonathan?
I'm an astronomer.
That's awesome. I can think of some good uses for your telescope.
Well, that is such a kind offer, ma'am. But again, John did kill the dragon, so really, I think the offer should be his.
I would never dream of robbing my brave brother of such a prize.
No, it's okay.
This is too much. 4 handsome young men fighting over me, each more noble than the last, not wanting to deprive his beloved siblings of their reward.
It was a tough situation and one with no easy solution. What were they to do?
I have a solution.
Shall we draw straws?
Play rock, bark, knives.
Compete in a game of academic trivia.
No.
Huh.
It was Father who bade us go in the first place. Should not he be the one to take such a prize? Prize? Yes.
That's a capital idea.
And I thought I was the smart one.
No.
Your father, huh? Well, I do like him old and wrinkly. What's he like?
He is very brave. Yeah. He's very brave. Where do you think we all get it from?
Sweet.
And so generous.
Very generous.
It's always a kind word, our father.
Well, sounds like a catch.
And he hardly ever bays. He's so
Just the way I like him. Let me have this father of yours at once.
absolutely.
And so the 4 brothers took the princess to their home, where their father had no choice but to marry her. After all, he valued wealth above all things, including his own children. Eventually, John took pity on his father, and he and John the huntsman murdered the princess and hid her body where no one would find it. Thus, the family inherited all the wealth in the kingdom, and then...
Don't you dare steal my clothing.
Sorry.
So that is the story of the one skillful brother and his 3 mildly competent siblings. How it really happened. The moral, as I'm sure you already know, is that it pays to have a whole bunch of children who feel indebted to you. And while they may rebel a bit and make you marry a rich, awful woman, They will take care of you in the end, as all of the characters in our story, the wretched murdered princess and that poor dragon, excepted, of course, lived happily ever after. Until next time, I have been Sir Hubert Donald Rattigan Fievel Norwahl, Esquire the Third. And this is Itsahlbend Theatre. Good night, sleep tight, and please don't eat sugar before bedtime.
The end.
Itsahlbend on Radio Hour number 201. Itsahlbend Theater number 3. The One Skillful Brother and His Other 3 Mildly Talented Siblings. Starred Dan Condo as Hubert/John, Sam Clements as John with no H, Nathan Haley as Jonathan, Nick Arganbright as Johnny, Ben Wayne as the father, Elizabeth McAlarney as the princess, with new original music by Kristen Green. The episode was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Nick Arganbright. Our narrator was Chris Allen. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Music director Kristen Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. Please follow us on social media at IABD Presents. On Facebook, Radio Hour has its own page. Also, you can support our show by going to patreon.com/IABD. We have brand new tiers there, and we're providing a lot more content to our donors than we were previously, and at lower prices. For only a $2 donation, you will get new audio files every month. And there'll be short stories coming as well. At the $5 level, we've got raw audio from Itsahlbend on Radio Hour, which is a reduction in cost from before. At the $10 level, you get exclusive videos every single month. The videos are at the $5 level as well. At the $10 level, you can attend our monthly shows for free at MadLab, and you'll get a paperback copy of Love's Lost the Universe Journey novel. At $25, you can get a t-shirt or pop socket of your choice and a personalized thank you video, as well as everything below that, because we're retroactive on our prizes. You go high, you get everything that was lower than that as well. Now, have a great week.
Jonathan, my boy, what skill did you learn?
Oh, that's Nathan. He's not here yet.
Father, I have studied hard, and will learn a trade that will keep you knowledgeable. I am now an astronomer, the best astronomer in all the land. Sorry.
Nailed it!
It was a weird.
Not the voice he's doing, but I don't mind. That sounds good.
Oh. Where was I?
Let's see. Oh, there's a bird's nest just outside our hovel. That's a word. Perhaps we can do something with that. He'd say that.
No, he would.
Not about to ruin this masterpiece of a manicure. The princess.
Are you my Jewish grandmother?
Put me out! Please? I'm funny.
Nathan's line.
Oh, God damn it. Come on, I'm giving goals here.
I'm acting! Come on!
I'm acting!
Itsahlbend Done presents.
Who's got the time?